Aisha sent a question. She says, how to make Qunoot in Witr? And can we recite our own du'as in our own language as Qunoot or any other du'as from the Quran? The scholars, generally speaking, say that Qunoot in Witr is a place and a location for du'a. And other scholars may expand a little bit, so they say that in ruku' it's a place of du'a, between the two sajda is a place of du'a. The most authentic opinion is that in sujood is the best place for you to make du'a, or before concluding your salat with salam, after the salutation of the Prophet ﷺ, until the actual conclusion of your prayer, this is a gap or a time or a place where it is highly recommended for you to make dua. What about Qunoot? Qunoot in Witr, this was reported by Al-Hasan ibn Ali, may Allah be pleased with him, and with his father. He was a child of 7 or 8 years of age. He came to the Prophet ﷺ, and imagine this child of 6, 7 or 8 years of age coming to his grandfather and saying to him, O Prophet of Allah, teach me a dua I should recite in Qunoot. So the Prophet taught him ﷺ, Allahumma hdini fi man hadayt, the short dua we know of. So the scholars say that this is appropriate for you to do in Witr. There's no problem in that because the hadith is authentic. Yet other scholars have expanded a bit. So some said that you can say other dua as well. And these are the majority of the scholars say you can add good du'as with good meanings, which means that if a person states or says dua from the Quran, رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ, that's good. If someone says du'as from the Sunnah, اللهم إني أعوذ بك من الهم والحزن وعجز الكسل, this is great. If someone has other types of dua and he makes it and forms it, there is no problem in that, none whatsoever. But to say it in other languages, it's an issue of dispute among scholars. It seems to me that if a person does not know how to make the dua in Arabic, there's no problem in saying it in his native language. So you want to ask Allah for forgiveness. Everyone knows how to say Allahumma ghfirli. But you want to ask Allah Azza wa Jal to grant your child recovery from its illness. Whoa, this is too much. I don't know how to say that in Arabic. Say it in your own language, no problem. Do I say it in Qunoot? It's an issue of dispute. I personally prefer that you restrict your dua to what is known in the Qunoot of Witr, and preferably to make it as short as possible. What we see in Ramadan, people and imams doing it for like half an hour or 45 minutes, this is too much. This is more closer to a clear innovation than a preferred time for dua. What are you looking for? You want Allah to respond to you? Do it in your sujood, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.